Google isn't ranking your website anymore. They're ranking your ideas. And if you don't understand this shift, you're about to become invisible. Let me show you exactly how AI search works and why 90% of businesses are optimizing for something that no longer exists. Here's the uncomfortable truth that nobody wants to hear. That website you spent $50,000 on, Google's AI doesn't care. Those keywords you're targeting, irrelevant. That SEO strategy from last year, it's like using a paper map while everyone else has GPS with real-time traffic updates. Google just changed the entire game. They're not just looking at websites anymore, they're looking for consensus among the entire internet about who's the actual authority. And I'm about to show you exactly how this works. I'm James Kotz from Illumination Marketing, and today I'm revealing how Google's AI actually decides who to recommend, why your competitor is showing up everywhere while you're invisible, and the exact system to dominate what we call relevance engineering. Buckle up. This changes everything. Let me tell you what just happened to search and why most businesses are about to get destroyed. For 25 years, the game was simple. Build a website, target keywords, get backlinks, rank, make money. It was like a recipe. Follow the steps, get the result. That's dead, like completely dead. Now, when someone searches Best Plumber Houston, Google's AI doesn't just look at websites. It creates what's called fanout queries. And I'll show you this in a second, where it generates 12 to 50 different questions behind the scenes. Think about that. You search one thing, Google searches 50 things. Then it looks across the entire internet, Reddit, YouTube, news sites, industry directories, social media, to figure out who everyone agrees is actually the best. And here's what this means for your business. If you only exist on your website, you don't exist at all. It's like this. Imagine you're at a party and someone asks, who's the best plumber in town? If only you say you're the best, nobody believes you. But if 5 different people who don't know each other all say you're the best, now you're credible. And that's exactly how Google's AI works now. And here's the scary part. Your competitor might have already figured this out. While you're still playing the 2023 SEO game, they're everywhere. Reddit threads, YouTube videos, industry directories, news mentions. The AI sees them everywhere. The AI recommends them. The AI ignores you. But I'm about to show you exactly how to flip this. Okay, let me blow your mind with something called fanout queries. When you type AC Repair Houston into Google, here's what actually happens behind the scenes. Google takes your query and explodes it into subqueries, like top-rated air conditioning repair services Houston, how to choose good AC repair company in Houston, emergency AC repair Houston cost, AC repair Houston reviews, same-day AC repair Houston, and about 45 other variations. 45. Now, here's where it all gets crazy. Google then searches all of these simultaneously. Not just Google search, it's looking at YouTube, review sites, social media, everything. It's like, imagine hiring 50 private investigators to research the best AC company. One checks the BBB, one checks Reddit, one watches YouTube reviews, one reads news articles, one checks industry directories. Then they all come back together and compare notes. The company that shows up in the most investigations, that's who Google recommends. And here's the brutal reality. If you're not showing up for these fan-out queries, you're invisible. And most businesses don't even know these queries exist because they have zero search volume and traditional keyword tools. You're optimizing for keywords that humans search, but Google's optimizing for questions that AI asks itself. You see the disconnect? Here's the part that's killing most businesses. Google doesn't trust you anymore. It trusts what others say about you. Think about this for a second. Who would you trust more? A plumber's website saying, we're the best plumber in Houston, or 5 different sources all saying, this is the best plumber in Houston? Obviously the second one. And that's exactly how Google's AI thinks. Here's an example of the consensus formula. Your website says you're great, which equals 1 vote. Reddit thread mentions you, which equals 5 votes. News article features you, which equals 10 votes. Industry directory lists you as a top-rated provider, 7 votes. YouTube review of your service, 8 votes. Customer posts about you on social, 3 votes each. The business with the most votes wins, period. But here's what makes this even crazier. Google's looking for something called semantic triples. It's a fancy word but a simple concept. It's looking for subject, predicate, object patterns. As an example, something like ABC Plumbing provides emergency service in Houston. When Google sees this pattern repeated across multiple sources, your site, Reddit comment, a news article, a review, it becomes a fact in AI's mind. One source saying it is an opinion. 5 sources saying it, truth. Here's the death sentence for most businesses. They only exist on their own website. They're basically talking to themselves while their competitors are being talked about everywhere. It's like running for president, but only campaigning in your living room. Now, here's something nobody's talking about. Google's AI doesn't just want answers. It wants specific formats of answers. For each fanout query, Google expects different content types. Some queries want FAQ formats. Some want comparison tables. Some want step-by-step guides. Some want pricing pages. Some want local business profiles. It's not just what you say anymore, it's how you structure it. And here's the format hierarchy that works. Question is a heading, tight answer in the paragraph. As an example, here's a bad structure. We provide plumbing services in Houston and have been doing so for 20 years with great customer satisfaction. Here's an example of a good structure. How quickly can you fix a burst pipe? We arrive within 30 minutes from pipe burst emergencies in Houston. Our plumbers carry all necessary parts for immediate repairs. See the difference? One is a wall of text. The other is exactly what AI wants to extract and show its users. So let's talk about the chunk size problem. And yes, it's a horrible name, but stay with me. Google's AI reads your content in 500 token chunks. That's about 375 words. If your important information is buried in page 47 of your novel-length page, AI will never find it. It's like hiding your business card in the middle of a phone book and wondering why nobody calls. Your competitors are structuring content for AI extraction. You're still writing for humans who have time to read essays. Guess who wins? Remember what I said about needing to be everywhere? Let me show you what that actually means. The old way was dominate Google search results. The new way is dominate every possible source Google checks. So here's your Omni-media hit list. Your website, which is the foundation. Yes, it still matters, but it's now just one vote among many. You must have service pages answering fanout queries, FAQ sections with semantic triples, structured data markup, and fast mobile optimized site. The second is going to be your Google business profile, the local validator. This is your local credibility stamp. Without it, you're a ghost. YouTube, the authority builder. AI can watch videos now, not just read transcripts. Actually watch them. Your competitors' how-to videos are getting them recommended while you are invisible. Reddit, the trust signal. Yeah, Reddit's crazy, but Google trusts it more than your website. One authentic Reddit thread mentioning you is worth 50 blog posts. Industry directories, which are like the professional validation. Every industry has 5 to 10 directories Google considers authoritative. If you're not there, you don't exist professionally. News and PR, the credibility stamp. One mention in local news is worth 1,000 self-promotional posts. Social proof, the consensus builder. Not your posts, other people posting about you. It's like being famous. You can't just say you're famous. Other people have to say it. Multiple people in multiple places, consistently. Your competitor gets this. They're executing an omni-media strategy while you're still blogging into the void. Let me teach you something that'll change everything. Synthetic queries. These are queries with zero search volume that Google's AI creates and searches for. You can't find them in any keyword tool, but they determine who shows up in AI results. Example time. Human searches plumber Houston. AI creates and searches what qualifies as plumbing emergency Houston. Average response time, emergency plumber Houston. Plumber Houston payment options. Houston plumber license verification. Plumber Houston service area boundaries. None of these have significant search volume. All of them influence who Google recommends. And here's the hack. Use a tool like Q4 to reveal these queries. Then create content answering all of them, not just the ones with search volume, all of them. Your competitor ranking for 10 human keywords? Cool. You're about to rank for 50 synthetic queries that actually matter to AI. It's like everyone else is fishing where fishermen go. You're fishing where the fish actually are. And here's the execution formula. Number 1, find your synthetic queries. Number 2, create dedicated pages or sections for each. 3, structure with a Q&A format. 4, include semantic triples in your answers. 5, distribute across multiple platforms. Do this for one topic cluster and watch what happens. You'll start appearing in AI overviews while competitors wonder what happened. Here's the problem. You can't measure this like traditional SEO. Rankings, meaningless when every search is personalized. Traffic, AI overviews don't send a lot of traffic. Keywords, you're targeting synthetic queries with no volume. So, what do you measure? Well, here's some ideas for you. Share a voice. How often do you appear versus competitors? Citation rate. How often are you mentioned as a source? Consensus score. How many platforms mention you? Passage relevance. How well does your content match AI's needs? Traditional SEOs are measuring rankings while the game has completely changed. It's like counting touchdowns in a basketball game. Here are the new KPIs. Appearances in AI overviews, multi-platform presence, synthetic query coverage, format alignment score. If your agency is only sending you ranking reports, fire them. They're playing yesterday's game with yesterday's rules. Look, I know this is overwhelming. Everything you knew about SEO just became obsolete. But here's the thing. Your competitors are just as confused as you are. Most of them are still targeting keywords and building backlinks like it's 2019. The businesses that understand this shift, that Google ranks ideas, not websites, will dominate the next decade. Everyone else becomes invisible. This isn't optional anymore. AI overviews have caused a 34.5% drop in clicks, and that number's going up, not down. You can either adapt now while there's opportunity, or explain to your boss why competitors are getting all the leads. Now, if you're a business making over $1 million a year and you'd like us to execute this AI visibility strategy for your business, go to marketingillumination.com/search-engine-optimization and apply. Google stopped ranking websites, so start ranking ideas. I'm James Kotz. Your website doesn't matter like it used to. Your ideas do. Adapt or disappear. See you next week.